Christmas bells, ding dong, ding dong. Christmas bells. Oh, Furtlers, the party is going with a real swing. And this is Baby Bam. Good little Baby Bam. Are you going to help Uncle Nammy Whammy with this next cheaty weety then? Yes. Oh, good. It's for Teenage Mutant Hero Turtles on the Snezzy Wezzy. Yes, it is. And you'll be able to play with 2 new extra characters. Yes, you will. On the options screen, just press X up, Y left, B down, A right, X and up. And then, when you start to play, you'll be presented with 2 new extra characters to choose from. There we go, Rat King and Karai. Hey! Oh, Bam, what have you done? Excuse me, can I have some help over here?
It's a good thing this programme doesn't go out in smell-o-vision. There's some interesting hardware in the shops this Christmas. There's the 3DO, the first CD super console. Then there's a CDI, which lets you play movies on CD and has some nice-looking games, like this new one, Chaos Control. Then we've got the Neo Geo CD, which lets you play arcade fighting games in your home. And then there's the Jaguar, the world's first 64-bit console. But 3 new machines are set to take over next year, and Bad Influence is the first place where I've ever seen them all together.
This one is Sega's Saturn, due to replace the Mega Drive and supersede the stopgap 32X. It's a 32-bit machine. It'll play games on carts, the slot in the back here, and also on CD. There's only one game around for it at the moment, Virtua Fighter. This machine has been specially imported from Japan for Bad Influence, but the Saturn will be available in the UK next year.
This one's the Sony PlayStation, and this one's also just been released in Japan. Now, Sony are a pretty big name so far as hi-fi and TV are concerned, but this is their first foray into the world of video games. Will they succeed? Well, so far the signs are good. Over 100,000 machines were sold on the first day alone. It comes with the classic arcade game, Ridge Racer. Players cruise across the globe attempting to beat each other in a race to the coast. You can achieve incredible speeds. You tear up the tarmac through cities, winding mountain roads and canyons. Different racing conditions hamper your progress, and drivers will even have to race at night. The level of detail and realism has never been matched outside an arcade, and the home version of Ridge Racer will leave you breathless. The PlayStation's got quite a few nice little touches, like all the game CDs come in this funky black colour. Put that in, get that going. Also, the joystick is really innovatively designed. It's really comfortable. You've only got 4 direction buttons, but you've got 4 normal buttons on the top there, and 4 more at the side, like 2 SNES pads stacked together. And you get to play a nice little game of Galaxians while you're waiting for Ridge Racer to load. Died.
The PlayStation should be out in the UK in about a year's time. And so to Nintendo's super console, the Ultra 64. Well, details about it are rather sketchy. There are no working prototypes. There aren't even artist impressions, so we can't show you that. But we can show you this. This is the arcade version of the Ultra 64, and they say that when the console version is released, the electronic jiggery-pokery inside it will be able to run exactly the same games as this baby. So you'll be able to play games like this in your bedroom. This is the awesome Killer Instinct. It features amazing 3D sprites and backdrops. The action takes place over loads of different locations, and the camera zooms in and out of the screen to focus on the warriors as they bash each other to bits. You can fight as a morphing liquid monster who can mutate his body into different shapes, or play as an axe-wielding mystical character. And on the subject of axe-wielding mystical characters, this is Chris, who is the designer of Killer Instinct. Welcome to Bad Influence. All right. He's going to demonstrate for us one of the amazing features of this game, a 27-move combo. Check this out. Awesome!
Furtlers, you're just in time because we're just about to play a party game. But first, a quick cheat for Lawnmower Man on the Game Boy. Hold down A and right, and then turn the Game Boy on. Then when the license screen appears, hold down left, B and start. And after the story, hold down B, A and start, and you'll get a secret level select menu. And now, party time. Right, listen, pay attention. We're going to play a party game. Now it's called charades, and you all have to guess what I'm miming. Here we go. No, it's a computer game. Right.
Mortal Kombat 2.
No, this means 2 words. Right. No, it's Lawnmower Man. Right. If you're not going to play properly, I'm sick of you lot. You can all get out. The party's over. Come on, get in there, get out. Get out. Don't ever darken my basement again.
And now for some more games reviews. The final chapter of the Star Wars trilogy comes out on the SNES this week. Super Return of the Jedi lets you play 5 different characters, including, for the first time, Princess Leia. All the characters are blessed with different skills and are best used strategically. So, if you need to kill a baddie from a distance, don't use Luke's Force, use Han Solo's gun. Here's Lakesh.
This is arguably the best of the Star Wars games, but I hope it's the last. I'm genuinely fed up with them. Here I'm flying in the Millennium Falcon just above the Death Star. I'm trying to shoot down 20 TIEs. This is probably the best showing of Mode 7 on the SNES. I've got to try and get behind the TIEs so I can shoot them down without them shooting me back. With so many great games in the market right now, you'd have to be a real Star Wars fan to buy this one.
I really enjoyed this game. It's fast, easy to control, and the graphics have a great depth and atmosphere.
This style of gameplay is old and sad. Please could you have something different?
Has Luke lost his Force? Super Return of the Jedi gets a 3 from the boys and a 4 from the girls.
2 years and £1 million ago, programmers started work on this new beat-em-up, Rise of the Robots. The game boasts an artificial intelligence program, which lets your computer-controlled opponent respond to your fighting style. If you repeat a move several times, the robot will learn to block it. Rise is being released on 20 formats altogether, and this week it's out on the consoles. Here's Sally with the SNES version.
The good thing about this game is the futuristic metallic look. The list of bad things is a bit longer. It's slow, unresponsive, and there's no gore. In single player, you're always the cyborg, which is the blue guy. You play some pretty interesting opponents. I'm playing Crusher. His soft spot is his head, and I'm trying to get that, but I can't. I like the metallic sound when you hit the bad guy, but you just get some shards of flying metal. It's a shame they couldn't come up with some kind of oily ooze or something. Also, the controls are very unresponsive. The game feels really sluggish to play. What a waste of £1 million. Nice looking, shame about the gameplay.
Like most people, I've been looking forward to playing this game, but unfortunately, it's a real disappointment.
This is a really dull beat-em-up. Perhaps they spent too much time on the look of the game and not enough time on the playability.
So the long-awaited Rise of the Robots gets a disappointing 2 out of 5 from both the boys and the girls.
Last week's competition prize was one of these, a Werns Multimedia PC. We asked you, what is the actual date for the 12th day of Christmas? The answer is the 6th of January, because you start counting from Boxing Day. Oi, stop blowing me up. The lucky winner is Vicky Brown from Oxford. Well done. Over 26,000 people entered. But 10 runners-up get Battlefield t-shirts.
No competition this week because it's the last programme in the series, but instead a special data blast which will include all our hints, cheats, tips and game reviews from the whole series, all 15 programmes. If you want to record it, get a video in the slot and set it into record now while I explain how it works in case you haven't seen it before. What you do is record the data blast at normal speed. It'll look like this, all flying through, bang, 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 bang. Then what you do is rewind it, and by using the frame advance, you'll be able to get access to pages and pages of bad influence information. So stand by, here it comes. What we've included are things like these, you must-haves, the ones that are well worth getting. Stuff that it's worth looking at, stuff that's dull, stuff that you must never get anywhere near. These are NAM's cheats. There's cheats for the Mega Drive, for the Amiga, for the Mega CD. There's loads of stuff. It's all there.
That's it for this show and this series. We'll see you next year. Enjoy the data blast.
We'll leave you with one of the hot games for next year. This is Ridge Racer. Have a nice Christmas. See you next year.
Merry
Bye-bye.
Christmas. Bye.